The CV12 is one of the most bang-for-your-buck microphones in existence and has been used to record countless projects from big to small. After gaining much success as a vocal mic, we decided it's time to expand its coverage in the studio and on stage. We're excited to announce we've teamed up with Black Lion Audio in Chicago to offer exactly that. Please welcome the new CV12 BLA. With a flatter response and even more headroom than before, the CV12 BLA takes what you love about the CV12 even further. Throw it on drums or a piano, close mic a guitar, or throw it on vocals for a finish so polished it'll put more expensive mics to shame. Black Lion Audio has spent over a decade perfecting the art of modding gear. Employing this expertise, we have partnered with them to develop the CV12 BLA. This partnership resulted in a meticulous look at every single component of the classic CV12. First and foremost, the circuit has been modified to have a flatter response. The high-mid bump that the CV12 is known for was tamed, and a new capsule was used to further smooth the highs and bring out the lows, resulting in more balance. This flatter response, coupled with higher headroom, allows the microphone to be more of a utilitarian microphone that sounds great on just about everything. We particularly found that full range sources is where the CV12 BLA really shined, as the frequency range is balanced across the board. The coupling capacitor is an industry favorite, Solon Fast Cap, which was chosen for its transparency. The 32mm K67 capsule was replaced with a 34mm CK12 styled capsule, which was chosen to complement the new circuit. Leaving no stone unturned, the CV12 BLA features a completely redesigned power supply, featuring a new low-noise circuit. The CV12 BLA includes the new Jetson shock mount. Not only does this shock mount help isolate the microphone from the stand, but the front section is also left open, allowing instruments and windscreens to get several inches closer to the head shell. This design feature allows artists to take advantage of an increased proximity effect, something much more difficult to do with a fully round shock mount. Finally, the CV12 BLA includes a brand new black faux alligator skin case that not only protects the mic while transporting it, but also looks great while doing it. Now, that being said, I just wanted to throw in a little bit of my own personal experience with this microphone and with this microphone. So this is the original CV12, and I've had this for many, many years. I have changed the tube inside of it, but I did just use a regular Chinese eBay tube. It was a brand new tube, but it needed a new tube at some point. But in general, it sounds pretty much like any old CV12 will. Now, the CV12 BLA is obviously a very different animal. The top end is so much smoother, and the low end ends up being a lot more pronounced because of that smoothed out highs and those high mid bumps that the CV12 is so famous for. I do want to say though, if you are someone with a gravelly, bluesy voice, this is a really great microphone for getting that gravel in your voice or any of that like really throaty tone. If you're somebody that sings with a lot of like breath, or if you're really, really concerned with that extra detailed throat tone, this regular CV12 might be better for you. However, this microphone is a little bit better, as like the blurb from Avantone says. It's more of a utilitarian microphone. So you can really use this on many more things with greater success than you could with just the CV12. I don't want you to think that the CV12 is bad at anything. In fact, everything I've ever put it on, it did a very, very good job at. But when I started recording the same exact acoustic guitars or electric guitar amplifiers or anything with this microphone, it also did a very good job, but it was easier to EQ. The high end is a lot smoother, and again, that low end just seems a lot more pronounced because of the overall flatness of the frequency response. The change in the circuit, the change in the diaphragm made a huge difference. And, you know, if you ask me, a modded version of a very, very good microphone, let's get the modded one, obviously. If it's a money thing, and you don't want to spend the difference, you still cannot go wrong with the regular CV12. This microphone is still used everywhere. You see it online all the time. You see it in professional recording studios all the time. Obviously, Taylor Swift has used this microphone on her first album, so that was sort of one of the big accolades that this microphone got. But if it was up to me and I had one of these two, if I, had an unlimited source of money and I had to buy one of these two, I would get the BLA. That's just my 2 cents on it, and I hope you enjoyed this very basic review of these two wonderful microphones. So that's it, you guys. Have a great day. Peace and love.